I'll try not to yell then if you're filming.
Okay.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's a beautiful day.
You are literally screaming. That's the last I've ever heard your intro.
I'm out here now. Don't worry, I'm fine. My truck's in the front. My truck's in the front lawn. It is a gorgeous day. We are officially under quarantine now. There's a lot of different rules going on right now. It's a crazy time. It really is a crazy time. But we are under quarantine. If you are not an essential worker or worker for an essential business, you are not to go anywhere except if you absolutely have to go to the grocery store and the pharmacy and whatnot. So it's a day to stay right here, I guess. You know, I mean, I can still drive around, but I can't really go anywhere. And if you notice, there are some burnout marks in the driveway. Well, that's what happens when you get bored. We have nothing to do. So I taught Bobby how to do a burnout in the driveway right here. Here is my new burnout pit. As you can see, I already talked to Rich, and we're going to clear a path in his backyard all the way to mine and build a small drag strip. I'm just kidding on that one, but that would be cool, right? That would be really cool. And you know what is funny? I bet you Rich, if I came to him and was like, Rich, I really want to build this drag strip, he'd be like, I'm down. That's just how Rich is. I'm gonna keep filming. I'm gonna keep trying to get the uploads out for you guys. I know that it's like a really boring time for a lot of people, and not that like I'm some hero because I'm uploading videos, but like I'm limited in what I can do, but I'm going to try to keep you guys entertained. One thing I really want to do is I want to get all the cars out in the driveway for a proper garage update pick. Oh, and the reason why we did not get Rich's reaction to the new exhaust yet is because he is staying inside, maintaining distance, which, you know, we're not joking. He and his wife, you know, they're older and have some, like, not big health issues, but some things that could increase their risk factors, so they're staying inside. We'll get with Rich, of course, once all this is over. And you know, we just got back from Florida not long ago, so I definitely don't want to be near them. So they're over there, but you guys know we'll be back at it here. Things will return to normal soon, I promise. The burnouts, if you want to see that content, Bobby's channel. How are we gonna do this? I think we put the big vehicles have to go in the back. I think that's the move. We do bigger vehicles in the back, Duramax, Urus, something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Gotta move the cars out of the way completely first, and then we'll organize them here. But lock. Ooh, this is gonna be freaking good. This is gonna be freaking good, boys. What do we got? 646 miles on the odometer, getting up there, well past the break-in now, and on our way to 1,000 miles. Actually, you know what? Before we park it, let's take it on a quick rip. I already filled up on gas. See, a lot of people are going to be out, though, on my route. Now, normally, nobody would ever be walking on this road, but people got nothing to do. But yeah, there shouldn't be anybody on the street. We're good though. We're in the car. We're not like, yes, I'm driving, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm already filled up with fuel. That should last us at least a couple of days. So we don't have to worry about, you know, infecting anybody or getting, not that I don't think I have it, but we don't have to worry about getting it either because we'll be in the car. Oh, heck yeah. So neat to have that, you know, that response in a Corvette. The instant shift, it makes the driving experience like so freaking good. The Z06 is going to be one gnarly machine, I can tell you that. Really cool, I will say, about the base model is it's not, you know, the craziest thing in a straight line. But because it doesn't have, you know, 1,000 horsepower or something, you can use all the power almost all the time. Like right now, it's what? It's 46 degrees out. You know, I'm on the stock tires, and it's not like, you know, it hooks no matter what. Like if I hammer it, you know, it'll get a little bit sideways, but you can pretty much floor it all the time, which is really fun. I mean, you can everywhere you go, literally just foot down all the way, and you know, it hangs on. Now, if I tried to do that in my ZR1, I would have been, you know, over there in the creek. It does truly sound like a race car. It does. What a lot of people said, you know, they said it sounds like the C8R or like an AMG, and I agree. That's kind of what I thought. I thought immediately of AMG GTR when I first heard it. Love it, you know, I really love it. That's exactly what I was looking for. You know, something that still has the character of an American V8. You know, it's got the big thundering V8 sound, but a little bit different. You know, has a little bit of a different personality because the C8 is a different type of car. Cool part about Soul is they have a lot of different options for you. They have, you know, if you like the factory sound, very much kind of classic, more classic Corvette, you can just do drop-in cats and get more volume and more power. You know, if you want what I have, you can get that full system, or you can get a quieter muffler system on there. And they're gonna have a system where you can use the valves as well. So a lot of really cool different options for you. And I can't wait to see, you know, what other people come up with. I hammer it here. Even with that bump, it just hangs on really well. When you hit this turn from this way, it's like Laguna Seca. A little bit. It's my little corkscrew. I live for the little things. It really is just good to drive. You know, it's one of the best, if not the best, driving car I've ever been in. And I've had a lot of cars, as you guys know. I've driven a lot of cars, and it just is so good because it kind of drives like, I mean, it really does drive like an exotic. That's how you feel. But it's got a big V8, you know, it's loud and proud, so it's not like, you know, a tiny little McLaren engine with turbos that you can't hear anything. Like it drives like an exotic, but it has all the personality of a Corvette, and that's a really, really cool combination to have. And it's a really good driving car. I had really high hopes for this car, and sometimes that's not good. You know, sometimes you want to have low expectations, that way you're not disappointed. But I couldn't help myself. I had really, really big expectations for this car. As you guys know, I was talking about this thing for like 2 years, and for it to come out and actually exceed my expectations, that's really, I mean, very impressive. Can't wait until tuning is available. We can do a burble. Oh my God. I mean, it literally is like driving a race car on the street. Corvette, no wave again. Snubbed twice. I don't think he saw me. We met up with the boys, and we're about to do a little run. C8, base model C8 versus Grand Sport. Now, yes, that's a Grand Sport, not a base Stingray, but it's got the same engine, same exact power as a Stingray. So basically, you know, C7 versus C8, base model versus base model. How's it gonna go? I don't know. This is the 8-speed auto, and mine is the new 8-speed dual clutch, but both, you know, both automatic transmissions. So we're not, you know, putting a manual up against an auto, which would not be fair. It's even on that front, so that's good for testing. I think the C8's gonna get it big time. The C8 to me feels a lot quicker than a C7, but I don't know. You know, I haven't driven a base model C7 in a while. I think the last one I drove was like the giveaway Corvette, So it has been a while. I don't know, I feel like, from what I remember, I feel like this car is a lot faster. Look, there's a Subaru out. What I remember, I think the C8 is gonna win. I think the C8 is gonna win big time, but maybe, I don't know, I could be in for a shock. I could be. By a real good margin. In conclusion, boys, the C8 is a phenomenal car. And, you know, I see a lot of people like, oh, you know, I'm going to wait for the Z06, which, you know, if you just want the clout of the higher up model or you want the wide body look, I get that. But truthfully, for 99% of people, unless you're racing on a track or racing people in a straight line like me, you know, this is like, I think a lot of people would be shocked at how insanely good the base model is. Let's do Urus next. And by the way, we are working on getting the Army Trick system installed. It's a little bit more than Curtis and I had planned for, but we talked to Army Tricks and we figured out we don't have to actually use their downpipes. We can use the factory downpipes, which we're gonna do. So this will have that system on it shortly, but not yet. So for right now, it's still stock. But sounds good. Now she already has 1,500 miles on her new already has 1,500 miles on her new Lambo, where her Toyota she had for like a year, and I think she put like 6,000 miles on it in a year, and she's only had this for like, what, a little over a month, and she's already almost at 2,000. Now, some of that was my fault because I had her drive me to Philly to pick up the C8, so that was like 400 miles there and back, and then there and back again. So that might be my fault a little bit, but she does love it. And this one we're gonna put in the front lawn, next to the big truck. I'll make it through the quarantine, but I don't know if my neighbors will. They might get tired of it. All right, 2 in the front now. Everyone's favorite. Oh boy. You know, in the comments, do you like the old school chop chop or do you like the new school? Vets are now out into the yard. Next up is see if the Volkswagen starts. Gauges are on. It's good news. Okay, the seatbelt. The seatbelts are working. Right up, baby, right up. My neutral. Let her warm up for a hot second here because she has not run in a couple of weeks. But I have a dent guy. Well, I did have a dent guy coming to take care of the roof. I mean the hood. I'm not sure if that's still on. Actually, I need to text him. We can get the dents fixed on the hood, then we can wrap it, and then it's going to my brother. So we're almost. This car's almost like complete. Almost. We're like 95% now. Now I do have an update for you on the truck here. And that is that I have elected not to do the lift kit on the truck for right now. And the reason being is because it's a really extensive kit, and I was already going back and forth on the kit before I learned this information. Quick pit stop at PDW. My man Shane picked up the lift kit while we were gone. He's in there smiling about something.
You ready for this?
What? Is this the instructions? You're in here, dude, it looks like a novel.
Dude, that's what the rear will look like. We gotta take the bed off and everything to do it all.
My 2020 Duramax is gonna...
See, we got a torch, mounts off and everything.
Oh my
on the
God.
side of the frame.
Look at you smile, like you're just excited to tear into my new truck.
There's your sidebar.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And yours is short box, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we gotta send the dry shaft over, send it over to get it cut.
On short box, we have to have a new drive shaft?
Dry shaft must be made at 71 3/4 inch center to center U joints.
Oh my God. Why don't we just do the front?
Oh no, we're doing it all, buddy.
Why don't we just do the front and then I'll buy a lift block for the back.
No.
Oh man, I'm not gonna. I would be lying if I said I wasn't nervous about this.
Nervous.
I know. I'm not nervous about you. I'm just like, this is big, dude. I'm tearing apart and I love this truck. I really do.
Well, we just got. I want to see here in the front what we got cut off.
Oh great, we gotta cut stuff off in the front. Yeah.
Cut off in the front.
Oh, we got. This is my daily and I love it. You know, this is our daily vehicle. This is our traveling truck. I do want it lifted. I want it lifted and it's going to be lifted, but just not right now. It's going to take a couple of weeks, but you guys know if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. Will get done, and I promise you that. So that is a little update on the Duramax. Also, the shift column was replaced under warranty. I think it's a recall item that sometimes it does get stuck in park, so that got fixed. So we got oil change, that got fixed, and the truck is good to go. Over 4,000 miles now, I think, and it's been great. I really, really love this truck right here. I love it, guys. I hate to admit that I like it more than the old truck, and that, you know, that truck will always mean a lot to me on a personal level, but this thing is perfection. It's a freaking awesome truck. And now for one of my favorites, the Hellcat. You know, it's cool that I got 3 V8s. Matter of fact, 3 6.2 liter V8s and 3 pushrod V8s. They're all the same, but they all sound very different. The ZR1, C8, and the Hellcat, all very different, but the same general layout. Supercharged, but they really do sound very different. And the Hellcat, a little update on this car, as I'm sure you guys know. This car is in fact the next giveaway vehicle, and the giveaway is live right now. Now I haven't really been talking about it that much because of everything going on, and I'm not sure if we could legally, you know, the giveaway is live right now. It ends, I think it ends April 14th, so it's not, you know, not long at all, or it might be like April 20th or something. The rules are on the website, but we maybe with this situation we could legally change the dates, but we haven't looked into that, and I haven't been plugging it much because, you know, everything going on. I didn't want to be like giveaway, but it is live right now. If you do want to enter, InChainDesigns.com, every $5 you spend is an entry to win. And yeah, you can win the Hellcat right here. You can win this car. Every time I do this, I realize that I have a huge problem. Now, luckily, I don't do it often, so then I forget about how big of a problem I have. Then I buy another car, I forget about it, and then eventually I circle back and realize I once again have a problem. But it is really cool to see all the cars out in the driveway together. Just a real quick garage update for you. Hellcat giveaway car, InChainDesigns.com. Truck not going anywhere. We will have a lift kit coming for that shortly. Urus is going to get its new exhaust and new wheels from Bosun. More on that real soon. Toyota, not sure what she wants to do with that yet. I think she's keeping it as like a second kind of daily driver, more for the dogs. She hasn't crossed over the threshold yet to like really just letting the dogs ruin the Lambo, which I get it, but if you're gonna have dogs, it's gonna happen. Like, so I don't even bother with my cars. I accept they're gonna have dog hair in them. But for right now, she's keeping the Toyota, I think. Corrado, we're getting the dents fixed, and then that's getting wrapped, and then that's going to my brother. C8, lots more content on that. Twin turbo kit, other stuff. I saw Hennessy got their twin turbo kit on, very cool. I'm going to LMR for sure once they figure all that stuff out. ZR1, not going anywhere, just kind of chilling. It's like my race car. Didn't forget about the Blazer. It's here in the backyard, so that's Rich's yard, and right here's mine. We have like a little brush pile in between, which is mine, so that's why it's parked here. Not that Rich would care anyway, but yeah, the Blazer's back here chilling. I moved it from the front because it's kind of an eyesore. I have a newspaper mail bag covering the intake here. Kind of an eyesore out front, so I moved it to the backyard, and it's doing fine back here. Still runs and everything. I just, you know, haven't had much time to worry about that. But the Blazer is here, don't worry. Favorite one in the garage right now, for sure. Favorite one has to be, I mean, favorite vehicle has to be the truck. You guys know I love my trucks. ZR1, my favorite car, by far my favorite car I've ever owned. Favorite one to drive right now, C8. Well, I did some other things and then forgot I did not film an outro. But if you look right over here, you'll notice some boxes are missing, and that's right. We got rid of the truck bumpers, the amp steps, the kryptonite tie rods, and the reason why is because we are doing the lift kit on the truck. You know, I figured, I talked about it today, and then I was like, you know what? I got nothing else going on. We're about to be full lockdown, like can't even leave your house. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. The organization is really bad. Like, I don't know, you know, when that order is going to be given, if it has, you know, I don't know what the deal really is. But I'm not doing it. Can't go anywhere anyway with the truck. Might as well do everything now. So that's it. The 2020 Duramax is going to get lifted after all, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I hope it's a little nerve-wracking. That truck's going to be fully torn apart, and you guys will see that, I think, tomorrow or whenever Shane starts it. I'll film the whole teardown and everything, and you're about to see my baby in just total pieces. So it's going to be this is going to be a hard timeline of whatever you want to say. Like, this is going to be a lot of videos are going to be hard to make. That's all I can say. Because it's, you know, I love that truck the way it is. But I want to do it. You know, I do want it lifted. It'll be sick. And I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's hard to see it get torn apart. And it's kind of like the C8. But even the C8, like, I'm not that nervous about, because I know that I'm trading this in on a Z06. So, like, it's not a super long-term thing. You know, the ZR1's already built. But even that was pretty much tried and true. Like, you know, LMR has done a lot of these cars. And I was very confident in what they were doing. And I'm confident in Shane, don't get me wrong. He's the best diesel technician guy I've ever met in my life. His expertise is insane. He knows more than, you know, you see people like on TV, like doing truck builds and on YouTube and everything. Like, it's insane what he knows and how good he is. And he just isn't into social media. And if he was, it'd be ridiculous. Like, it would be ridiculous, the stuff he does. The point is that I've never had a project like the truck is a very long-term thing. I plan on keeping that truck for a long time. My last one, my LLY, I've had for, you know, 5 years, and about 5 years. And that truck is my new 2020 is a long-term commitment, and I don't want anything to go wrong with it. And I think it'll be okay, but it's a big step. So hope you guys enjoyed this little garage update / POV drive video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Take care and have a great night, guys.